Good morning, everybody. This is Big Ass Chris. I want to tell you a story of Hawaiian. Many years I spent on the lovely island of Maui in the beautiful state of Hawaii. I don't know why they say Hawaii because there's no V. Even though Ewa Beach is E-W-A, Ewa, not Ewa, but whatever. We're going to tell you a story, a true story, about two courageous men. And I don't use that term lightly. They hailed from the friendly Hawaiian island of Molokai. Their names were George Helm and Kimo Mitchell. And back in the 70s, there was a group who protested the Americans' military bombing of the Hawaiian island of Kahoolawe. And I recall being in Kihei and seeing the ships out on the horizon, Molokini in the foreground, horseshoe-shaped crater between Maui and Kahoolawe, and the ships, in the on the horizon. And when the bombs went off, Maui, Kihei would tremble. I mean, Haleakala, the House of the Sun, the eastern crater of Maui, is almost 2 miles that way. It's big. So for that to tremble, those were big bombs. I mean, Kahoolawe, was an uninhabited island. Well, at least it was after they bombed it for how many years, 20 years or more. I never looked that up. But it was after World War II they started bombing it. But it was all for target practice. So Hawaii, the land is the Aina. And to the Hawaiians, Aina, the land, is sacred. Now, I grew up on the mainland in Rhode Island, and I was never taught, nor can I conceive or perceive the dirt beneath my feet as sacred. Perhaps one day I will. I believe I will. But you're not, we didn't know, I don't know what that is. Land is sacred, the Aina, to the Hawaiians. So the bombing of Kahoolawe was, a sacrilege, So George Helm and Kimo Mitchell, among other activists, protested the island, the bombing of the island of Kahoolawe, and so they would go to the island, and they'd literally have to be, escorted off the island because, hey, watch out, incoming, ba-boom. So George Helm and Kimo Mitchell went to the island of Kahoolawe to meet up with other activists. And a song was written about them called Hawaiian Soul, and I'm going to recite it. I may break into song at any moment. I'm Swedish. We used to do that at the dinner table. Well, my father did with my grandmother. And then after that, they would box. Very interesting. Hawaiian Soul. I can recall the way your voice would fill the room, and we would all be stilled by your melody. And now your voice is gone, and to the sea belongs all of those gentle songs that you had harbored. Hawaiian soul, how could you leave us? You've not been lost at sea, you're merely wandering. Hawaiian soul, we sing your melody and send it out to sea. You know the harmony. They said before you left to seek your destiny, that older voices called and drowned your laughter. But I believe you knew just what you had to be. A beacon in the storm to guide us after. Hawaiian soul, How could you leave us? You've not been lost at sea. You're merely wandering, Hawaiian soul. We sing your melody and send it out to sea. You know the harmony. George Hellman, Kimo Mitchell went to the island of Kahoolawe in protest of the bombing of the Aina. They got in their small boat and left the island of Kahoolawe and were never seen again. God bless George Hellman. God bless Kimo Mitchell. Aloha no.